Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Two news stories. First one is about the Ogaden National Liberation Front, which is emerging as a player. It is a player in the Somali region of Ethiopia, which is the center of Ethiopian military activities these days. ONLF, I said, was holding discussions. I told you they met in London. A meeting of their central committee is also planned in November, I think. Before that, they have made a big decision. Secondly, are Tigray fighters supporting the Ethiopian National Defense Force? Well, Amhara, Fano backed sources are making this claim that hundreds of Tigray fighters were sent to a front to fight against Fano in support of the Ethiopian National Defense Force. Two Tigray military commanders were killed, according to the claims made by pro-Fano news sources. Details for you in this video. Let's start from the Somali region, viewers, where we know that Ogaden National Liberation Front, an armed group, signed a peace agreement with Ethiopian PM Abiy's government in 2018. ONLF laid down arms. It turned into a political party. It signed a peace deal. But ONLF has been accusing the Prosperity Party of violating the peace agreement. It boycotted 2021 Ethiopian general election. It is not part of the Prosperity Party in the Somali region. Now, when we are seeing rising tension between Ethiopia and Somalia, Somali region is the center of ENDF's military activities. We're seeing mobilization of Ethiopian military into Somali region. From Somali region into Somalia, new military bases are being established in Somalia. Elders are being taken on board. ONLF issued two statements in the past few weeks. It demanded apology and correction and explanation from Birhanu Jula, the military chief of Ethiopia, who in a video said that ONLF, OLF, etc., they were funded, made, and backed by Egypt. Then ONLF issued another statement. It said that the Prosperity Party government in Somali region was considering some dangerous decisions, including change of flag, including imposition of martial law, including shifting of capital from Jigjiga to Gode. It accused Prosperity Party of forcing tribal elders to issue statements that they are Ethiopians, not Somalis. Now, the party has made a decision. ONLF has formally withdrawn from the national dialogue. It issued a statement a few hours ago. It has suspended its involvement in the national dialogue. National dialogue was launched by the Ethiopian government more than a year ago. It has produced nothing so far. All major political parties, opposition parties are not part of this national dialogue, which is totally waste of time, I would say. ONLF is saying that due to Prosperity Party's new actions in Somali region, it has decided to suspend its participation in the national dialogue. It means that ONLF is withdrawing from the national dialogue because of the new developments in Somali region, including the consideration of big decisions about change of flag, about extensive military activities. Politicians seem to be on the back foot there, and not on the back foot, but we can say that military is taking over Somali region gradually, and elders are under pressure. Somali region's tribal elders under pressure. They're being told to issue statements to support their Ethiopian identity. The first reason is a new policy adopted by Prosperity Party in Somalia. Secondly, it says, ONLF, that the dialogue is not inclusive. Unilateral selection of participants has been made. This is what others say too, like OFC, OLF. They also say that the dialogue is not inclusive and participatory. Thirdly, ONLF says that other major political parties are also boycotting the peace, the national dialogue parties in Oromia, Amhara, Tigray. Without mentioning names, ONLF says that others are boycotting as well. That is why it has decided to suspend its cooperation with the government in national dialogue. But it says it is committed to genuine, sincere, participatory, meaningful dialogue, national dialogue with the relevant quarters. So ONLF is definitely flexing its muscles, political muscles so far. It is not taking up arms, but if Ethiopia, Somalia military conflict erupts, no one knows what ONLF will do. ONLF is not reliable for Somalia too. It wants the establishment of an Ogaden state. Ethiopia won't allow ONLF to start any military activities, but ONLF is only holding political discussions these days. It is warning the government. It wants to achieve its objectives through putting pressure upon the Ethiopian government because of the changed political and security situation in the Somali region. Secondly, was Tigray fighters. Are they involved in the fight against Fano fighters? The fight is between Fano and military. The official position of Tigray government is that it is not involved in the fight against Fano. It has been calling for peaceful resolution. Though Tigrayan speaking, ENDF members are obviously involved. They are members of Ethiopian National Defense Force. They cannot say no. Amharas, Oromos, Tigrayans, others who are serving in ENDF, they're involved in the operation against Fano because they are part of ENDF. They don't represent an ethnicity or region. What about Tigray fighters who are in Tigray, who are under the control of Tigray security forces, under the administration of Getacheo's government? Are they involved in the fight against Fano? Well, some claims are being made by pro-Fano news sources. They are sharing details that at least 2 trucks full of Tigray fighters joined a battle against Fano fighters on a front on the 15th of October. I don't know about the veracity of these claims, but we just want to share what is being said. It is being reported that on the 15th of October, 2 trucks full of fighters from Tigray entered Amhara region. They departed Bisober military base. Bisober is being used as a military camp. They departed a place which is to the east of Bala in southern Tigray, close to Afar border. They were based there. They were sent from there to North Wollo, Kobo front, and they joined the Ethiopian National Defense Force in Krajela, which is a place on Kobo front, and fighting began. Pro-Fano sources say that at least 2 Tigray commanders were killed in this clash. Obviously, ENDF was there too. And the Tigray fighters then retreated to southern Tigray. Others, lower level soldiers, were also injured and killed. This is a formal allegation, you can say, because the man who is reporting, who's making these claims, is a journalist pro-Fano, reporting about the issues, the developments in Amhara. He covered Tigray war as well. But we are waiting the official verification from Tigray side. I think officially Tigray will not admit its involvement in a military operation against Fano. If Tigray fighters really join the fight against Fano, it means that Tigray security forces are supporting the Ethiopian National Defense Force. Or Getachew group on its own sent some militia members from southern Tigray to support ENDF. That's not clear. We'll have to wait. I think Tigray security forces should clarify. They should tell what happened. Did the TSF members join the fight against Fano in on Kobo front, or Getachew people to get support for ENDF, from ENDF joined the fight, because Getachew is under pressure these days in Tigray. He wants the support from Ethiopian federal forces. Did he send his militia members or under the control of security forces, or without the knowledge of security forces, to the front in Kobo? These questions should be answered by Tigray security forces. But if you have any information about that, do get in touch with me so that we can do an update on this issue. Thank you for watching.